Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't updated in a while, I know, but like, don't judge me. Anyway, so today, as the title says in the story, as the title says, today we're going to be talking about some story times that I've had with dating and stuff like that. I just got texted, don't mind that. Anyway, so I feel like everyone knows that there's weird people on dating apps. They're all over that. They're crawling everywhere. You're never gonna miss one. But there's, I don't know, because one of the stories I'm gonna tell you was not even close to dating. Like, he just randomly messaged me on my Instagram, and I was like, who the are you? I almost said the F word, so. Who are you? And he's like, oh, we met before. And I'm like, I don't recognize you. What's your name? And he's like, oh, my name is, I can't say it. But yeah, anyway, that wasn't anything, but we're gonna get into that soon. We're gonna get real soon. And I'm gonna actually have some screenshots today as well of like some of the text messages that I've gotten. The ones that I am gonna put in are quite recent because I just barely have this YouTube channel, so I was like, oh, I can use this for content or something, you know? But like other stories that I'm gonna tell you are from the past, like that happened a really long time ago, so I might even actually get into this, to be honest with you, but like I said, I'm just gonna tell you these stories, and I might have receipts for them, I might not, but for some of them, I will have receipts, and you are going to see how creepy these people are and how disturbing it is. But after each story, I will be adding screenshots. Like, for example, I start one story, and then afterwards, you're going to see the screenshots. I'm not going to, like, show them right now as I'm talking. You can just look at them and see how creepy they are yourself. Because, oh boy, they're disturbing. But yeah, let's just get into the first story. So the first story we're gonna get into is the one that I told you about on the Instagram thing. Now, I have gone on dating apps like a lot, like not even just recently, just like a long time ago, like in high school and to like my college years, you know, I have been going in and out of them. So sometimes I'll meet people and then like they're gonna like they message me like way later and I don't remember them sometimes. And like it's fine, I guess, but I feel like don't message me and then expect something, you know? Because I feel like this person in particular was expecting something. And we're gonna name him Randall. Randall's creepy. Randall's very obsessive, even though we barely, I don't know him. He probably knows a lot about me, apparently. Now, how I met Randall, apparently he's like, oh, hi. I'm like, hello, who are you? And then he obviously said his name, which was already in his profile thing, but I was like, whatever, I guess. But I was like, oh no, I meant like, do I know you? Like, I don't recognize you. And he's like, oh, I met you on Tammy. And by the way, Tammy's a gay dating app, so just so you guys know. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I don't really recognize you. But now I was like concerned. I was like, okay, wait, because I thought I had deleted it. Apparently not. I did not delete it, apparently. So I asked him, like, oh, how did you find me? Because, like, I thought I deleted it and stuff like that. I mean, I didn't delete it. What I did was I put it on pause so that no one could actually look at my profile or anything like that. Like, they shouldn't be able to contact me or anything like that. But apparently that was not the case. Apparently people could still see my profile. But apparently people could still see my profile and, like, look at my stuff, because the only way that you could talk to me through the Tammy profile is because I left a link on there, or like not like a link but like my Instagram, and I thought if you paused it, like it said, no one would be able to view that, but apparently that was a lie. So and he didn't even answer that question either. He kind of just like brushed it off, and I was like, that's kind of sus, like what and then he started asking me, like, really weird questions, like, oh, how old are you? Like, oh, where do you live? And I'm pretty sure I obviously didn't tell him where I live. I was like, I'm not telling you that. I don't really know everything. I do have my iPad, though, next to me with pictures on it, because I don't remember the whole thing, because I was disturbed. So he would just, like, ask, like, how old I was, and I did check, actually, and he asked, like, what city I was, and I usually tell people after I feel comfortable with them enough to think that they're not gonna, like, come after me or some like stuff, because there's some crazy people out there, and if they find out like the city that you live in, they will come to that city and they will like actively look around for you. So I don't trust people like that, and especially the way that his vibes were, I just was not trusting that. Like I literally said I don't feel comfortable saying that, so no. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, he's like, what city? And I was like, I'd rather not say. Like, I'm not telling you where I live. I don't know you. You apparently know me, so it's kind of weird, but whatever. I don't think he's gonna see this, but whatever. If he does, you're a creeper. Like, ugh, god, like, he just did weird things like that. Like, don't say these, like, weird, no. And, like, you'll see throughout the text that I was trying to be nice and, like, trying not to get too angry at him, but, like, as I was texting him, I was like, why are you doing this to me? Like, I don't need this. Like, you can just not. And after a while, I did end up blocking him because after he asked one question, I was like, I'm done. Like, you're literally asking disturbing questions. Like, I don't know if it's gonna get demonetized or not. If it does, great for me, I guess. Like, I don't, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad questions. I think I'm just gonna go through it, actually. So, where was I? Like, it got really bad. I don't even know anymore, you guys. I don't even know anymore. But he asked me how old I was, like, if I had a snap. Oh, I should not have given my snap, by the way, because, I like, okay, so, for example, if I didn't text him fast enough within a minute of him texting me, he would start spamming my Snapchat. So, like, if I just didn't text him, he'd be like, look at your message, sorry, you have a message on Instagram, text me back, please text me back, sorry, like, literally, like, over and over again until I looked at my Instagram chat and respond to him, which was really annoying. Like, I did not think someone could be that annoying, but here we are. And then he asked me, like, weird things, like, are you a top or bottom? If you know what that means, then you know what that means. I'm not gonna explain it. I don't want to. Just look it up if you really need to find out. So, yeah, no. And after a while, I had to explain to him, like, why I wasn't responding, and he would still spam me, things like that. He asked, like, I don't know if I could say that. Some of these things are inappropriate. If this video gets demonetized, I wouldn't be surprised. Or, like, if it gets taken down or something, I wouldn't be surprised. If it does, I'm not gonna repost it. I don't care, but, you know, there's that. But he would ask, does size matter? And, you know, at first I was like, the hell does that mean? Like, I'm dumb, you guys. I'm really stupid, so I did not know what that meant at first. But I was like, not really. And he's like, what's the biggest you've ever had? I'm like, well, I dated someone who was like 6 feet tall, but that's about the tallest. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of an idiot when it comes to these things. Like, I don't know. Like, if you say something like that, I'm gonna think that you're talking about something completely different. Like, I'm not gonna be thinking dirty thoughts. Like, I'm not, surprisingly. But then he's like, no, down there size. And I was like, oh. That's disturbing. We just met again, apparently again. I don't think we actually did because that's really weird. But, why would you text that to someone that you just, like, are starting to talk to again or something like that? Like, that's kind of weird. But yeah, he said that and I was like, that's a lot. Okay, the video decided to glitch again, so we lost the information that he said before that, but you'll see in the text, but I will tell you right now because it's part of the story. But pretty much he just says, oh yeah, I have a 7 body count. Again, if you don't know what that means, I'm not going to explain it. But that's what he told me, and then that was disturbing. Where, like, I was like, why is he telling me this? Like, I'm like, okay. And then it got a normal conversation after a while, but then this is the part where he's like, oh, what city you live in? I was like, I'm not going to tell you, but okay. And then this is when it got weird again. If I sent a certain type of picture, what would you, like, what would you do? And I'm like, then I'd be disturbed. So I was like, just straight up, just don't do it. And at this rate, you'd think I'm not interested in you. Like, if I'm telling you I don't want you to send nasty pictures to me, then I obviously don't like you. Just let it go, man. Just let it go. And he asked, would you block me? I'm like, if you keep acting a little weird, I'll have to. And I was being honest with him. I was trying to be nice and patient. I don't have a lot of patience, but sometimes I can do patience. And I was trying to be patient with him, trying to be nice as I could. He doesn't even deserve to have my niceness, but, you know, I was just giving him the benefit of the doubt. Just trying to be patient with him, just like, I thought, like, with all the signals I was giving him that he would just back up and we could just be cool with each other, but that obviously didn't happen because I did end up blocking him, like I said, so, yeah. And he said, I won't act weird, and then we got into normal conversation again. And he broke that promise after a while, obviously, because I blocked him because he acted weird again. This is when, like, we're talking about anime. I'm like, oh, my favorite anime is Love Stage, because it is. I love that. It's literally so cute. Not some parts of it, depending on who you are, but, you know, it's cute, little cute gay anime thing, you know. And then it's like, it brings out my inner sub, and I'm just like, haha, yeah, okay. So, he was just being, again, weird again. He broke the promise, literally not even a few texts later. I was like, you're being a weirdo. Like, I'm just like, can we just have a normal conversation? It doesn't have to do with the nasty stuff. Like, just calm it down a little. And then he asked if I was thick, and I'm like, no, I'm just fat. I'm just a fat cow, actually. I mean, I guess I'm not that fat. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little chunky in some places. I'm kind of fat. I want to lose weight, but I'm lazy, so anyway, but it got weird again. And also notice how when he says Cyrus, he's trying to get my attention. It doesn't make me text him any faster, so I don't know why he kept doing that, but whatever. And then it got weird again. It got so weird. Got weird again. He's like, have you ever used a bad item before? I'm not gonna say what the item is, because again, I'm gonna get demonetized, and obviously I blur it out in the text messages, but he asked me if I use bad items, just think something disturbing. And I'm like, I don't do that, so don't. No, I know I don't do that kind of stuff. Just don't, like, why you do this? And again, I tried to make it to, like, a normal conversation, talking about, like, Roblox or something, because I do play Roblox, but, yeah. So I tried to talk about that, so it doesn't get too weird, and then again, he took it off, like, this wasn't that bad, he just, like, you're really cute, I'm like, thanks, and then I went on to something else, because, yeah, it's weird. He also, I think he compliments me a few times in the texts, I don't remember exactly, because I keep, like, scrolling through them, I'm looking for the weird stuff pretty much, but he does that a lot, and I usually don't care too much, because I'm not gonna be, he asked about cuddling, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing it, I'm just not doing it, oh yeah, and then we went to OnlyFans, I'm just like, but why, like, why are you doing that? He's like, do you think I should start an OnlyFans? I'm like, if you want, I'm not gonna stop you, you can do whatever you want. And then he asked if I would ever jump, like, and I'm like, to be honest with you, I probably would. But, like, to be honest with you, like, have you seen how much money those OnlyFans people get? I'm thinking over here, like, that money looks pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I kind of want to do OnlyFans. I mean, not anytime soon, like, at all, but I'm thinking of, like, that's a lot of money, that's a lot of potential, you know? And then he got weird again, like, it's, like, worse than before. Not even, like, it's just bad all around. And he just asked, are you super? I'm not gonna finish the sentence. I'm blurring that out. I can't even describe what he said. But just, like, imagine it was pretty nasty again, pretty gross, pretty not acceptable for my ears. I'm just like, why are you saying this to me? But, like, that's pretty much the end of that text message thing, because, like, after that, I was like, you're gonna get blocked. I blocked him on Instagram, I blocked him on Snapchat, I blocked him on everything. I made sure that even if he does make new accounts, my thing will catch it. Like, if he uses, like, the same email or the phone number, then the profile's gonna catch him and block it automatically. So I don't gotta worry about him anymore. But, like, I just, you know, I get a lot of these things. Like, this is not, like, the first person, and it probably won't be the last, where I get someone weird and creepy and stuff like that just does these things. And that's just one of the stories that I'm gonna tell you today.
So these are the few pictures I took of the screenshots, screenshots of the chat, you guys get it. And obviously, pause the video if you want to, you know, view any of it. He showed me a picture of his face, obviously I had to blur that out, for obvious reasons. But, you know, yeah, he was weird. Accidentally called me, all that lovely stuff. But I'm just gonna let you guys read it. Yeah, it's just disturbing. I don't have to explain what's happening. You can just see, oh, this part, I don't really know if I should blur that bottom part out, but I just left it up, so whatever happens, I guess. Yeah, enjoy these disturbing text messages that I got.
The next one, it just went from 1 to 100, like, really fast. Like, it's not even in the span of, like, a lot of text like the other one. This one, we're gonna call this guy Chicken Little because he's a skinny twig. Anyway, so Chicken Little is a little twat, obviously, or else he wouldn't be in this video. He, like, starts off with the conversation, "Hello there, my love," and I'm like, okay, I guess, whatever. I'm like, "Hi, how's it going?" Because, I mean, some people are just like that, because I'm kind of the same way with some of my, like, how I sound, like, honey, child, like, girl, like, I don't know, I talk a certain way. So I'm just assuming, like, oh, maybe he calls everyone that, or I'm just being gullible again, though, but whatever, anyway. And he's like, "Oh, I'm fine, it's pretty hot, you know what I mean." And then it went from, like, "I want to see you tonight," and I'm like, what? "I want to do it with you tonight," and I'm like, do what, sir? Do what? "I want to suck your neck." I'm gonna say neck instead of the other word, and I was like, what the heck are you doing? I just met you. Literally, mind you, I've never met Chicken Little before. I just met him. So to this response, I said, "Let's not do that, just no." And he's like, "Oh, why not? We both feel good." And he said, "Why not?" And I'm like, "Because no, that's why." And you can just tell by the way he's talking that English is not his first language, just by what he's saying. It's like, "Show me your neck, I'll show you mine. You want to see?" And I'm like, no, let's not do that either. I said, I don't think this is going to work out. Let's pretend this never happened. Like, I'm just trying to, like, just tell him no. Like, I'm just trying to, like, make the slate normal. Like, let's just pretend this never happened. I'm just gonna, like, go away now. And then after a while, he just goes off on a whole thing. I have to blur that out. He just goes off on a thing, like, "But I like you a lot. I'm going to tell you something. I've only been with 2 boys in my life, so I guess you can call me a..." That, I can't say it probably. Let's call it, virgin oil. I'm olive virgin oil, yeah, that. We just call him a virgin oil. Because I only been with 2 boys, and I only had it, yeah, once, but since then I like boys, you know, and I haven't been with anybody, and I keep looking back so I don't know what's in. And it's been around, I'm going on a year, and, like, I've been only with 2 boys. I hope you understand, like, why I would do so bad, you know, chat line on WhatsApp, you know, like, I got those apps and things. So he's pretty much just telling me, like, oh, he just goes for hookups and things like that. Like, he's really, really wants to hook up, and I'm like, girl, I am not the person you should be going for that. So I would like you to answer me, and, you know, maybe you can teach me some new things. Like I said, I'm new at this, but I love it. I love boys, and maybe you can show me some things that I don't know. It's been so long now. I just think about boys and stuff, and I've been waiting for your text. So I, like, literally, this only happened within, like, a few minutes, you guys. And the only reason why I wasn't responding was because I was probably, like, driving or something. Like, I wasn't being a poopy face for not responding, you know? So, like, I wasn't responding because I was probably driving or something. I don't remember what I was doing. This happened a little bit a while ago, but, like, and at this point I was just being honest with him. Like, I'm trying to be nice. Like, I'm too nice, you guys. I'm literally too nice. Even though I seem like a meanie, I'm too nice sometimes. And I was like, do I look like I have experience to you? Honey, I've never done with another man before. You would know more than me by a long shot. I've only dated 2 other men just like you. I can't teach you anything. Like, I'm just being honest with, like, I don't know anything. Like, I don't do that kind of stuff. So pretty much after that, he just starts saying, okay, that's fine. It's okay. You don't have to tell me if you need anything. That's all right. If you don't want nothing to do with me, that's going to make me sad. And after we got this rate, I just blocked him because I was done, guys. I was done with his stuff. I was tired of him being a twat. Chicken Little is a twat. You're Chicken Little because you have twig arms.
Okay, so these are the text messages from Chicken Little, and as you can see, he's kind of crazy too, and, you know, weird, so that's why I blocked him.
Yeah, that's all the screenshots I have, though, of, like, everything that I've had recently. Like, I feel like I give off enough signals, tell people that I don't like them, but they still be trying though. They still be trying real hard. I'm just like, why, guys? Like, dating's not easy. Dating's not easy, and it never will be. There's always gonna be that hookup person. Like, there's always gonna be that hookup person. There's always gonna be someone who, like, randomly sends you, like, pics of themselves, you know? Like, I literally got that, like, yesterday, and obviously I immediately blocked him. Like, I was not having it, you guys. It's insane. Like, you don't even know. And I, like, don't know why. Like, I make it pretty obvious that I'm specifically looking for a long-term relationship and I need someone to go slow. Like, I specifically put it down that I'm looking to date someone for a very long time and I want that person to go slow with me. So if you can't do that, don't chat with me. Like, I'm not interested. And even, I don't think they even read it at this point. Like, I don't know. It's just not easy, but whatever, I guess. Like, So, God, yeah, I get people like that all the time. And there's also worse things out there, like chasers. If you guys don't know what chasers are, I think I explained that in one of my stories, or thing that I do on here, but I'll explain it again to you. Well, technically it wouldn't be again if I haven't told you, not taught, if I have, well, I guess same thing, but whatever. Anyway, so a chaser is someone who specifically targets transgender people because of their appearance. If you haven't noticed or looked at pictures of people who are first starting on testosterone from, like, female to male, we look very young. We look younger than we actually should look. Like, I don't look like I'm 20, guys. Apparently I don't look like I'm 20. If anything, I actually get mistaken a lot for, like, a middle schooler or someone in high school. And I don't know if it's, like, because of the way I dress or, like, what. I just look like a child, apparently. So we look younger. We don't look that old. We look very young. So we call those people chasers because they're specifically fetishizing that part of our appearance. They want to date a young, really young male person, like someone who is a boy. But there are people like that, and they will specifically chase that specific attribute of trans males because we do look younger. We look like we're 16 or younger. I've seen trans male people who are older than me and they look even younger than I do. Like, they're like in like 28 and they look like they're in high school still. So, like, it's not safe for us sometimes on dating apps because there's people like that who are out there, like, that want to fetishize us because we look a certain way, and it's really bad. And I actually do get a lot of those people. I get a lot of those people who are chasers and they're after me because of that very specific thing. Like, I've seen profiles that match with me that I read their profiles and they're like, I am interested in trans males, and I'm like, I wonder why. Like, it's really bad. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's kind of suspicious, if I'm being honest, if you're putting that in your profile. But yeah, no, that was weird, but whatever. I get people like that all the time, disturbing. So, yeah. This is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm itchy, don't mind me. Leave a like and a comment and possibly subscribe because that would really help my channel out and it'd make me pretty happy. And, yeah, I hope you guys all have a good day, and, bye-bye now.